Follow these steps to understand and troubleshoot why the water in your coffee machine is not heating or not dispensing properly. Inside the machine, begin by lifting off the back service panel from the keyhole slots. Here you will find the dispensing valves, main water input, and water overflow tube. This red light will turn on if the water is heating. The light will not come on until the tank is filled up just below the overflow tube. The water level in the tank is controlled by the temperature sensor. This multi-probe senses the temperature and level of the water. The probe needs to be set in this precise location so that the water will rise to the necessary height without overflowing out the overflow tube. Your water will not rise properly if your inlet water valve down by your water filter is dirty and consequently won't let water flow into the tank. Most water has sediment that will clog the valve over time. If the filter is not changed frequently, it will clog up faster. Rural locations should change the water filter every other month. Urban areas should replace the water filter every 3 to 4 months. The water filter is at the bottom of the machine. Water goes into the machine and passes through the water filter and then proceeds up to the water tank, filling it at the top. If the red light is not turning on, it's because the water level in the tank is low, or because the water sensor probe is corroded, dirty, or not mounted in the correct position. There is a rubber grommet that goes into the top of the tank. The sensor probe goes into the rubber grommet. The sensor probe has a plastic sleeve on it. This sleeve is a finger's width above the grommet. If the probe is set too high, you will have the water overflowing out the overflow tube and into the water bucket below. If the sensor probe is set too low, the light won't come on because the water will not get high enough to cover the temperature sensor, and the heater won't come on. The heater itself has 2 connections. The heating element makes sure the water does not overheat. It's important to remember, if you find out that the water is not heating, take your water hose and drain it into the bucket. A significant amount of water shows that water is coming into the tank. The position of the temperature sensor probe should be investigated. However, if the tank does not refill, there is likely a problem with the main water inlet valve. In this case, please call Vending USA at 1-800-833-4411.